We're going to start with a little check-in here on how the backs of the legs feel, how tight the muscles are there, especially the ones in the backs of your thighs, the hamstring, and perhaps behind the knee and the calf. So extend one leg up to the ceiling, and if you're not too tight, you might want to extend the opposite leg out as well. And really get a gauge of how this feels to you. When you're ready, you can draw the opposite leg back in, bend the top leg, and then come to standing so we can start that release sequence. Now you're ready to tackle some of that mobilization that happens in the feet and the ankles and the tightness in the calves. So take a foot behind you, trying to come on to the top of the front of the toes. Make sure you're upright and check that your heel is directly behind you. It tends to go off to one direction if you're very tight in the feet. This will be incredibly intense, so you might have to bring the foot forward a little bit, or even release off and start again. If you're not feeling the intensity, you can take it further behind. If you're hypermobile in your ankles, make sure you're not pressing the front of the ankle forward too much. Feel the intensity up the front of the foot, and you might feel it into the shin too. Be here for 30 to 45 seconds, and then when you're ready, release off and come to standing. Now it's time to do some massage on the sole of your feet. There's many ways to do this, but I've placed the ball here just where the heel meets the arch of the foot, but slightly off center to the outside edge. As you can see, I'm turning outwards with the foot and inwards very slowly to massage around that area. And then you can go up and down slightly towards the outside edge and repeat it again slightly further down the foot. Internal rotation, external rotation. You'll feel some tenderness here, and you can work as long as you want. And again, finally, up towards the outside edge, just slightly further back than the little toe area. So not on the toe itself, it's more in line with the arch of the foot. When you feel that's complete for you, finish off and come to standing again. Now you're ready for the calf release. Place the ball of your foot on a rolled up towel with the heel still staying on the floor, but the opposite foot slightly behind. Check that that foot that's on the towel is absolutely straight, it's not turning one way or another, and make sure your body is upright. You should feel this in your calf. After 10 to 20 seconds, you can move that back leg forward so that the feet are now parallel. Again, that will raise the intensity, so if you feel you're clenching your teeth or your shoulders are tightening or any tension, then back off. If it's comfortable, again after 20 seconds, you can maybe perhaps step forward. But if you feel your body swaying forward or that tension is building, release it off. Be here for another 20 seconds, then come back to standing. I'm sure you could feel the difference even standing, but come back to the start position where you extended one leg and if you wanted the other leg out too, and feel the difference in the backs of your legs. Remember, I only showed you the sequence to one side, so do the other side as well. And you can do this 2 to 3 times a week to release that tension.